What's up, guys? You already know it's your boy Nap. Today's video, I'm gonna be showing you guys the two samples that I did. I did found some issues with the samples, and some of the stuff I'm gonna be addressing with my manufacturer. Some of the issues is just due to the materials that I used for the sample. So what I did is I did a wash test on both of the samples, and both samples came out after the wash and the dry shrunken, but it's not shrunken to a point where you can't wear it. It's just due to the fact that I did 100% cotton on the t-shirts. So you know, cotton tend to shrink when you wash it. So that's one of the factors that I ran into. But like I said, though, it's not to a point where you're going to say, oh my God, I can't wear my shirt anymore. You know what I mean? And if you feel like, you know, that's the issue, you can always go a size up. So even when it does shrink, you're still able to, you know, have that same fit, that same comfort, just by going a size up. So I will be addressing that. Excuse me. And the other thing is, on the white t-shirt, I did found out that the print was cracking in a certain area of the t-shirt on the back. I'll show you guys that right now. So let me just go grab the sample and show you guys. Okay, so I have both samples, and there are two different type of printing on the sample. This one is DTF and this one is DTG. So moving forward, this is the sample. This is not the sample. This is the printing that I'm going to be using moving forward, because it gives the design a more premium look, and it's what high-end designers tends to use. So I'm gonna be using this. There is nothing wrong really with DTF printing, which is direct to fabric, and DTG, which is direct to garments. So this type of printing, let me put this shirt down. So DTG goes exactly into the garment. So there's nothing you can feel, you can't scratch it off, there's nothing like that. It goes right into the garment, so it stays and lasts as long as the t-shirt. I think this is the best route because it gives people more value for the money. You know, you can wash your t-shirt more often, and you can't, you know, you're not gonna be worrying about, oh, am I gonna ruin the print or anything like that. So this is what I'm gonna go for, to be honest with you. But like I said, though, there's nothing wrong with DTF. The only problem is, if you guys take a look right here, you guys can see what I'm talking about with the, you know, the discrepancies right there. That's the only thing that I have issue with. That's the only issue that I had with this. And like I said, the shirt is awesome. One way I can fix this is I can just make the print smaller, right? It's just because the print is so huge, as you guys can see. It takes up like the entire width of the t-shirt. So that's the reason why it's like this. So I can always address that by just making the print a little bit smaller, because as you guys can see, it's close to the hem right here where the stitching is. So that's one of the reasons why this happened, and it only happened in that area. But because I don't want to be, you know, selling something like this where it can happen in the future to one of you guys who buy the t-shirt, I'm just gonna switch the printing to DTG. The only problem with DTG, it won't be as vivid as this, because this is printed on top, so it has like a glossy look. With DTG, it doesn't have that glossy look. It has just like a matte finish. It's still gonna have the colors and everything, but it won't be as vibrant as this. That's the only problem. So now that we got that out the way, the only issue that I was having when I told you guys the shirt shrank, I'll put this on so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Take my head off real quick. And I'm actually getting this sample remade with the DTG printing to see how that turns out. As you guys can see, like I said, the shirt, it shrinks a little. It's not a lot. It's still there. It's still your boxy fit, as you guys can see. And like I said, it's 320 GSM, so it's a really nice shirt, really good quality. But, you know, I just don't want to be putting something out there where, you know, factors like this can happen. And then, you know, it comes back and say, oh, my t-shirt, the printing is, you know, defective or whatever. I just don't want that to happen. So I'm just addressing that right now before we actually put these out in summer. So that's just what we have to fix. I will do that, and then when the other sample comes in with the DTG printing, I'll show you guys that, and we can compare the difference, because it's going to be the exact same t-shirt. It's just going to be with the DTG printing and not the DTF. So with all that said, man, those are the factors that I have to address. And having a clothing brand, you are going to face issues like these, you know, so it's nothing new, and, you know, it happens. I just don't want to put it out just because to make a buck or whatever. I rather give people value for their money. You know what I mean? That's just the thing with me, and my brand being a premium brand, like premium meaning you're getting top of the line quality stuff. So I don't want to tarnish that, and I just think like it's the right thing to do, right? You know what I mean? It's just like the hoodies. The hoodies are so perfect that every time we restock the hoodies, they keep selling out because people love the quality and everything. So that's why our hoodies are our number one selling product. And I want to have the same thing with our t-shirts. So, and everything that we put out in general. So with all that said, you know, just wanted to let you guys know that. And thank you guys for tuning in and watching this video, man. I appreciate that so much. But anyways, man, I'll see you guys in the next video. You already know it's your boy, Nap. And you know the slogan, real recognize clothing. Appreciate you guys, and I'm just going to go back to watching this now. Love you guys. Peace.